Feeling my hair today. My hair looks like shit and I don't give a fuck. We're cooking today. What's up, Dookie? What's up, everyone? What's up, guys? I'm getting prepared. We're making a new recipe today. Don't mind my hair. It looks like shit. I don't feel like doing it today. It's my day off, so forget it. I bought myself flowers. $2.47. And that's about all they look like they're worth. I thought they were a really pretty color, so I bought myself flowers. Look, this needs to be the thumbnail. Stars, screenshot this. Ew, I don't like that smile. There we go. Yeah. Make that the thumbnail. I need to start mixing up my thumbnails and doing the things that you do when you're on YouTube. It's been a while. I'm out of the game, you know. Alright. So today, I seen this recipe on TikTok, right? And I was like, it looks pretty good. I think I'll fucking make it tonight. It's basically chicken croissants. Like stuffed chicken croissant Oreos. Thank you. What's up, Stars? What's up, Pauline, Laura? Everybody. Why don't they sell shredded pepper jack? I mean, I've seen it before, but they didn't have it anywhere. Like in any brand. So I had to get the damn thick blocks, and I have to do my own. At least I couldn't find it. I did. I looked pretty hard. So I got pepper jack and Colby jack for this recipe. Okay, so I'm basically taking someone else's recipe and making it my own. Because I want mine to be a little bit spicier than... I want to try it spicy. I want a spicy cake right now. Okay. I'm going to do pepper jack over here. So pepper jack and Colby jack should be good. I do not like. I want one of those, like, you know, the ones that you just put through the wheel. I need one of those. This is always kind of hard. I wonder if I did it that way, it would make my life easier. No, it won't. Okay. Fuck. It's like crumbling, not shredding. That's okay. We'll use it anyways. Stop, Duke. That hurts my ears. Hurts all. Duke! You're hurting our ears. Stop. Fucking with drama, you already know. You can't let her be one day. This fucker does not want to shred, okay? It's like crumbling, and this is turning into a mess. Good thing I only got a little chunk left to go. Alright, okay, I'm over it. So I've got our pepper jack here. I'm boiling chicken. Yes, I'm boiling because they didn't have any rotisserie chicken left. That's what I went to the store to get and all the ingredients. And not even in like the cold section where sometimes they shred it up and put it in there. It wasn't in there either. So we're completely changing this around. This is a little bit firmer. Cool. So the original recipe, you use cheddar cheese, which I'm sure is good. But again, I like Colby Jack and I want a little kick to it. So we're going to do pepper jack and Colby Jack. If you don't want it spicy, then don't do it like that. I feel bad for my mom. Her fucking jaw is so swollen. She's got a real bad toothache. And it's been swollen for like 3 days. I was lucky enough to have someone hook me up with some antibiotics that I could take, so I gave her some. I had some left over. I really am a hoarder when it comes to like antibiotics and medicine and shit, because I never know when I'll need it. And like right now I don't have insurance, so I'm like using my backup supply, you know what I'm saying, on medicines. I got a few filled not too long ago, but it's fucking expensive, man. But I do have insurance starting, I think it's July 1st or August 1st. It's one of the two. Okay, that went off a lot better than the pepper jack. So now we got our cheese all shredded. That was really the hard part. Everything else should be pretty easy. Fucking ant. Damn it, move! Back, baby. It'll hurt you. Okay, I'm confused. A couple of months ago, because it was on a flash sale, Ken felt I needed to get this chicken shredder. And I swear to God, I put it in that drawer and it's not there anymore. I don't like that. Is it over here? Those are boots. for a fact, I put it in this drawer over here, guys, and it's not fucking there. Go figure. So I'm gonna look again and then get chicken. There's where those went. You know my little butter things that we put a votive underneath and keeps the butter warm for like crab legs and shit? I just found all those, but I didn't find my chicken thing. Well, I'll be damned. Where did that fucker go? I want to put it under there. Ow! Fuck me! Ow! Look, I just almost slammed my pinky and it took off the fucking nail polish on my... Ah. Well, that sucks. I don't know what I did with it. And it's in a box. It's in a box. Huh. Stripped the fucking paint right off of my... But I'm glad it didn't smash my finger. I thought that's what was going to happen. I was preparing for the worst, I guess. You know that moment where you're scared? You're like, and then you realize you aren't hurt? This sucks. What did I do with that thing? This is crazy. Either way, I think our chicken's pretty much done boiling. So I just have 4 chicken breasts here. You should use rotisserie chicken. That's what the actual recipe calls for. But again, they didn't have shit at Kroger today. A little disappointed. Oh, you fucker. Okay, stay. I need to put up my silverware. It's clean. I ran it today. Some of these still look... I'm going to run these through again. Fuck that. There's food burgers on some of them. I don't like that. Not at all. Alright, so we're going to let this cool, and then I'm going to shred it. Look, it's smoking. I'm making a chicken, okay, chicken, stuffed chicken, okay. How do I say it? It's stuffed croissant chicken casserole. We'll let that chicken cool down for a minute. Come on, Dookie. Like a big knot in the back of my head. What's up, Barbie? I did spray tan today. Can you tell? I cleaned my house up, took a shower, didn't do nothing with my hair. Went and spray tan, went to the store. Yeah. And now here I am with you on YouTube. We got to make this YouTube channel. I need to put more content on it and stuff. I know that. I mean, and my haters got to have content too. And now that I got my YouTube channel back, I'm not as mad about, you know, them uploading clips of me or whatever, because that just drives people to my channel. And this hair. Anyways, it drives people to my channel, so I don't really give a fuck. But I need to start coming over here more. Even though, don't get me wrong, I love TikTok. And we can't play music here. That's what sucks. But I can smoke. You've never seen me smoke before? It's always because I got to be like this. Every time. I'm usually doing one of these. Make sure you don't blow the smoke out on cam either. And then I'll, like, move back over. Cleaned off the table finally. Emptied the ashtray. There are ashes all over it. This is my working table. If you guys have ever wondered what I'm looking at when I go to the side, it's because literally here's your bird's eye view of what's happening. I'm doing this. And then also, my candle's usually lit. Oh, no, because it's out. That's why it's not lit. I see. I spent $70 fucking at the grocery store, and let me tell you what all I got. And I think you're gonna be like, what the fuck, too. I got a case of water, I got a gallon of milk, I got a thing of cream cheese, 2 blocks of cheese, and she just seen me grade, a can of cream of chicken, 4 chicken breasts, hamburger for the dogs, rice cakes, and some mandarin orange cups. And then, like this, it was on sale for $5. It has watermelon, oranges, and grapes. Just like a fruit thing. If it wasn't on sale, I've been on a fruit cake lately. All of that, that's it. Oh, and some flowers. $70 fucking, dude. I couldn't believe it. This is why I go out to eat, you guys. Just the ingredients in this alone, I could have had fucking Qdoba. I could have had rose con polio, whatever the hell how you say it. I don't know, just kind of, I don't like it. Rose con polio is how I think you say it. Someone was correcting me the other night, and I can't remember. I don't feel like I got enough. Not for $70 fucking dollars. Hell, for $70, actually cheaper than that. I could have taken meat. Lana's not feeling good. This is why I was wanting to go with Cass, but I woke up late and all that. So I was thinking I'd take my parents out to eat and we could go to Taco Tuesday or whatever, but I seen Lana's face and I was like, I don't want to be seen with her in public. I'm kidding. And I was like, she's in pain and she is not going to want to go anywhere and probably can't chew anything very easily. So forget that idea and just went ahead and went to the store. Oh, and I got a thing of cheese sticks. Mozzarella, you know, like the string cheese. That was on sale. What's up, Aaron? Charms. Well, I gave her some of those antibiotics. She should, because she was talking about she's just going to the hospital. She can't handle the pain anymore, so I dipped into my stash. I was like, Katie, don't be fucking greedy. Someone gave these to you, and I've just been, like, hoarding them. Because when my teeth hurt, my teeth fucking really bad. You guys know. You've been with me when a tooth hurts. That is the worst fucking feeling in the world. And her jaw looks like there's a fucking baseball. I'm not kidding you. It has gotten so much bigger today. And I don't want her to die. What if that fucker, it's an abscess and it pops? It only takes like a milliliter of abscess to kill you. So I always get paranoid about that when my teeth hurt. And I get, you know, the blister. Hers is huge, you guys. Fucking huge. She's got to be in hell of pain. I don't wish that upon anyone. Well, maybe welfare Ron, but other than that, none of that shit works when it's gone that far, man. None of that. I mean, it might eventually dry it out or whatever, but for pain, it won't work. She said she's taking pain medication too, but she is just, you can tell she's miserable. Yeah, like an abscess. Sucks, man. Those should do the trick. Yeah, clove oil or whatever is the only thing that works. Oh, I know it. Tooth pain is the worst pain in the world. Above heartbreak, above grief, any other pain. Tooth pain takes the cake. And I've had multiple surgeries. I've been septic because of ulcers popping and shit. But I'll tell you what, I'd rather do that than, I mean, it's a hard one. But I'd rather go through that again than a fucking toothache. And then when it starts pulsing, that's when you know you're in trouble. I mean, it's tough to say that, but honestly, I really feel like... What do you got? Oh, he's got his toy. Okay, cool. You never know with him. People were freaking out last night because when I was asleep, he was chewing on a hanger. Not like a metal hanger, but like on a plastic hanger. He's got an obsession with hangers. And you know what? It's better him to chew on that motherfucker than to chew on my furniture or to chew on my shoes, which he has a bad problem with. Hangers keep him occupied, so I really don't give a shit. Everyone's like, that's dangerous. Dude, he can't break it. He's been working on the same hanger for like a month. That's his hanger. He's allowed to have it. So if any of you were there for that controversy this morning, I was asleep, but he's allowed to have hangers. It's fine. He has one hanger that he chews on. Now, he can't have them all or anything. It is really bugging the fuck out of me what I did with that chicken shredder. I wonder if Peyton fucking tossed it or something. I bet he did. Son of a bitch. See, that's what I'm saying. This is why he irritated me so bad when he lived here. He would just take it upon himself to start going through shit and cleaning shit, and he'd throw my stuff away, even if it was brand new or anything. Like, I bet he threw it away. I just got a feeling or I put it somewhere else or moved it somewhere. I know I didn't, because I'd know where the fuck it's at if I did. He had to have moved it somewhere, and where, I have no idea. And I need it tonight. I was looking forward to using it. We are getting a Texas Roadhouse, and I'll be gone in New York. Sometimes, usually if it's something new that I haven't used yet, I put it on those shelves over there. Oh, a cigarette went out. Oh, well, I'll light another one. Fuck it. This is going to bother the shit out of me until I find it. Kim spent her hard-working crochet money on that thing for me, and I can't fucking use it. I can't find it. I always get mad when Kim buys me something because she ain't got no money to be doing that. Like, yeah, her crocheting thing is helping her out, but she's still, you know, we're poor, and I don't want her spending her money on me, and she spent her fucking money on me, and now I can't find it. That's a bitch. Yeah, I want. Hey, Sherry Pie, thank you for the super chat. Oh my God, love. How do I hit hard on that? There we go. I can get super chats now, guys. I'm monetized. Can you believe it? They monetized me. It's crazy. I made 40 cents so far. I'll have you know. I looked today. I am rolling in the dough over here. A lot of my streams can't be monetized because I play music. And they don't like music. Everyone hashtag Sherry. She loves me and you don't. She's utilizing the super chat button. That is fun and exciting. I'm going to look one other place. If it's not there, then I don't know where the fuck it's at. But I was excited to use it tonight. Not all of you are hashtagging Sherry. Not all of you are talking either. I don't know, guys. If I had my hair straight, I think you could tell more. My hair is growing. Thanks, Austin. It probably won't last long. I'm like, I have no expectations for this channel whatsoever. A super chat is when someone really loves you and they send you money because they want their chat to be blown up or their message to be blown up in front of everyone. What's up, Saffron? Oh shit, you know what? Honey, I'm on top message. I'm gonna all messages now. My bad. If I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I always forget to change that over. And Stars never reminds me. So we'll blame Stars this time. You know on TikTok how people send like galaxies and shit? It's kind of like that. Yep, it's time for me to highlight my hair again. It's looking too dark. Too dark for my liking. Yeah, look, you can see where it's grown out. Many inches. I need to lay out the pipe. I'm not on a pipe. Yeah, that's right, Sherry Pie. You get them. Block them. Don't hide them. Block them. Because there's no one on this block list yet, and I noticed that today too. So it means you guys are just muting them. No, on YouTube, go ahead and block them. Or they'll just come back the next chat. Over the wall. Royal went in, and I'm not very excited about that. I mean, I love Baby Royal, but dude, you wouldn't believe how much fucking hair. And my vacuum's not working right. I had to sit there and sweep and sweep and sweep today. Then I tried to vacuum it, and it was like I noticed it wasn't sucking up. I need to buy a new vacuum. And it's that time of year, about once a year. I buy those cheap motherfuckers from Walmart, you know, like the $50 ones. They don't last long. And I take care of mine. I empty it. I do all the things, but they work for about a year, and that's it. But to me, it's worth it. I'm not going to spend a couple $100 on one that I'm scared will not work next year. So, should have went to Walmart tonight and got one, but I didn't. I ended up going to Kroger. I like going to Walmart because we have a Subway. We also have like a Ben's pretzel, really good pretzels, but very expensive. Anyways, we got a Subway in there, and they got a pop machine, like a fountain pop machine. I like fountain pops better than anything else. So I'll go in there, spend my little $1.25, fill up my pop. Plus, I know the owner there. Like I've gotten to know him because he's the owner of that one, and he always says, don't worry about it, and he just gives me a cup or whatever. So I take the $1.25 and put it in his tip jar. So I go through Walmart, sipping my pop, and then by the time I check out, I go back over there, fill it up, and then I got a drink on the way home. I think it could be in another cabinet. I'm going to go look. Can you guys tell this is fucking bothering the shit out of me? What's that marshmallow? Yeah, vacuums never last around here. Remember when Steven bought me that really nice one? It was like almost $300 fucking dollars. It worked really well. He had we had carpet all throughout that house. So when I got here, I ended up giving it to my parents because I have all hardwood floors. It didn't last long with them either. It went to shit. So for the past 3-4 years, I've just once a year I go to Walmart and get that little $50 son of a bitch, and it works like a champ for like the first 8 months. Then it starts getting a little shitty, and then one day it just won't suck up, and today was the day. And I've even went in there with a screwdriver and tried to unclog it, got hair out, everything. It's still isn't sucking up right. Titin, thank you, Cherry. Remember that song? Sherry, Sherry baby. No, probably you guys. It's old. It's older than your time. You guys wouldn't know. I know, I see the kitten. I see the baby kitten. So here in a minute, I think that chicken will be cooled down. We're going to go shred it, and I'm going to show you guys, like, the recipe. But like I said, this is, like, my take on the recipe. It's not the actual recipe. So I'm going to tell you the real recipe. Rotisserie chicken, or whatever kind of chicken you want. I've watched many videos on this today. A couple of people boiled their chicken. That's ultimately what I had to do. But rotisserie chicken would probably be ideal. And then you add some of your cheese. It says like a half a cup. That is not enough for me. I would say a cup of cheese. And then that's it. I mean, you can season your chicken or whatever, however you want. Then you take croissant rolls and you stuff it in there and wrap it up. You put it in a baking dish. Then in another pan, you put one can, or in another saucepan, get a saucepan out, put 1 can of cream of chicken in there, fill up the can with milk when you're done, pour that in there, and then another cup of cheese, mix it up to make the sauce. Then you pour the sauce over the croissants and the stuffed chicken, and then you bake it for like, at 300 for like 45 minutes or whatever. I don't know. So that's the original recipe. This is my way of doing it. So I had to boil the chicken, even though I totally prefer rotisserie chicken. But anyways, so rotisserie chicken, or boiled chicken. I'm putting cheese in there. I'm also going to put some garlic powder and all the things that, you know, normal seasoning, whatever else. Then I'm going to put a thing of cream cheese in there because cream cheese is delicious, and why not? And I got the chipotle kind of cream cheese. I'm going to mix that up. And I'm using pepper jack and Colby jack. In the original recipes, people were using like cheddar and mozzarella. I might add some mozzarella in there too. You can't ever have enough cheese. And yeah, mine's going to be like a spicy version of it. From Indiana. I'm going to taste this chipotle cream cheese. If it's too spicy, I might not add it. I might add a regular thing of cream cheese. But I feel like cream cheese needs to be in this recipe. Because it looked dry as fuck. Now, there were some people who made it like chicken bacon ranch. They would put like a half a ranch packet in there. And then a thing of cream cheese and bacon pieces, which sounded good too. But I'm going to do it this way first. And we'll see how it comes out. I mean, how can you go wrong with chicken and cheese and a fucking croissant? Is it pretty good? You know what would be good? You can make this like chicken cordon bleu style too. Put chicken and ham, even bacon if you wanted to, but chicken and ham, and instead of use Swiss cheese, shredded, that would be good. I love chicken cordon bleu. So, yes, you got a hold of me today. I love Swiss cheese. I can't just sit there and eat a piece of Swiss cheese. I gotta have like either like a little cracker or some kind of meat with it, or So I can't just eat a piece of Swiss cheese. I don't like it like that. But mixed in with something else, hell yeah. Like the chicken cordon bleus from Arby's are fire. Mike what? Hey, Carrie, why? Arby's is good, but it's also pricey. The other day I went through there and I got a Reuben, just the sandwich. Or what did I get? I was on the phone with Kim. I got just the Reuben sandwich and a fucking large Coke, and it was like 15 bucks. I didn't even get a side. I like Nashville hot. It's got a good flavor. No, not Mike. No. CJ. Real Stream News. Remember we had a show for a little while and all that? Well, here's the thing. I also have a suspicion he was another account that was uploading my shit. But anyways, I'm going to let it all go. Whatever. And he was getting a hold of the scene, like what I'm going to be doing on YouTube and all that. And I said, I don't know. You want to do a show? And he said, yeah. And I said, all right, that's cool. But we're doing it on my channel this time. We're doing it on my channel. And we're not going to do, we'll have interviews with people and everything. But right now we're thinking about doing like hot topics, like that more people can relate to. Like the Diddy trial. Talk about that. Talk about just like gossip and shit. Like current events. That kind of thing. And then, you know, it's not going to be like an all-out drama show. I don't even know who's on here anymore. I don't even know. I don't pay attention to other creators. And I know some of you are like, oh, fuck, here we go again. But I think it'll be better now as long as it's on my channel. Because he had full control last time, and I don't think... I don't know, but I just feel like there wasn't enough transparency about the money and everything. And if I'm going to be a cash cow, like, I'm going to do it on my own. If you want to do a show, I'll break it down and screenshot it. Remember, he wasn't trying to screenshot it. I will screenshot and show the whole motherfucking world every time. You know? I'm not going to be greedy. I'll split it 50-50. Drama to 10. Look at Drama. She's just straight chilling. Most of my shows, she sits right there and does that. Oh, by the way, look at that. Broke a fingernail. Most of my shows, she sits there and does that. Just chills. And guess who I got? Baby Dukes. Duke a Duke. Royal wants in, but I'm not thrilled about it because of the hair. We'll let him in. Dookie. Look how cute Dookie is. And yes, his eyebrows are fading off. I might give him a bath tomorrow. You want to take a tubby? Am I froze? What's going on here? Put a heart in the chat if you can see me. If I'm not froze. Put a heart in the chat. Stars, can you see me or is my chat froze? All right, it's got to be froze. Hold on. There we go. I was froze. My bad, guys. It just stopped at the last, and sometimes on YouTube that happens. All right, you can see me. Good, good. I couldn't see you guys. So after this cigarette, we're going to go in there and assemble these. I got to shred the chicken. Then I'm going to add the cheese and the cream cheese. I'm going to season up the chicken too. Probably with, I don't know. I'll go in there and look. Yep. Still has me on all messages. I remembered at the beginning of the show to do that. Stars did not remind me, so it was her fault. Kim's in bed. I already talked to her earlier. She called me at like 6 and said that she was real tired and probably going to go to bed by 8. I don't know where Kitty's at. What's up, Bella? Feeling stiff again. Usually if I do one of these, I crack my back. But it's not working today. Guess I cracked it too much yesterday. I need a massage. You guys remember back when I was on YouTube? Well, I was fighting for YouTube channels at that point. And there was this chick who, like, would do reviews on me. And she, like, I can't even remember her name. I have short-term memory. I can't remember. Restream, was it Restream? I can't fucking remember. Critical Meditator, thank you. What's up, Code Blue Girl? Hashtag Critical Meditator. She loves me. Cheeseburger money, honey. All the money that I get off of this channel being monetized and shit like that is going to my teeth. Super chat is an amazing thing. It's if you want to get your message or a message to me the quickest or whatever, it lights up my screen. You send money, but that's nice. I appreciate it. And you can put like different messages. You can do stickers. You can do whatever. It's YouTube's thing. It's kind of like when you guys send galaxies and shit like that, or roses, it's kind of like that, but you can actually send a message along with it. It's at the bottom right hand corner. But also remember, I do have a PayPal and a Venmo and a Cash App. And I get 100% of that, but on here, YouTube takes a percentage away from it. Like right now, I have $8.49. I'll probably get like $3.50 out of that. Or maybe, if I'm lucky, $4. It's usually about half. YouTube's got to get their paws on it, you know what I mean? Yes, baby Titin. Yes. All right. Let's go in here and do this. What is my phone percentage at? 84. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. Hey, Dookie. You see me loving on the tittin and can't handle it? I'm a star. It's a drama. Dookie, no. You jealous thing. No. 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 Drama is not for you. You don't do this. You know why he doesn't do this shit to Babos? Because Babos has claws and will smack his ass back. Drama doesn't have claws, so when she smacks, it doesn't hurt him, so he continues it. No. Look at his green eyes. He looks like the dog from Frasier. My co-host. We gotta go in here and do this. Let's go do it. No, it's not on that cabinet either. I was just making sure it wasn't over there. Stop licking me. Stop it, you can do it. Shut the fuck up, I found it. I must have taken it out of the box. Here it is. I don't know why I would have taken it out of the box without instructions, but I found it. Go. Okay. All right. So this should make things simpler. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So cool. It works nice. Alright. I like that. Here, I'm going to put these other 2 chickens on here real fast. Dump that chicken into the bowl. Cool. Gotta pay the tax. Now watch. That's cool. That's way easier than forking it. Okay. I'm impressed. Now I'm going to season my chicken. First thing I'm going to do is salt it. A little bit of adobo. Onion powder. garlic powder, and bone suck-in sauce. It's for chicken. I think that's good. Oh, and some pepper. What's our biggies? Look at do. A little bit of black pepper. All right. A little more salt. Just gonna get that a little mix. Now I'm going to add some of the Colby Jack, pepper jack, mix it up. Now I got this chipotle thyme. We're going to see if it's good first. I've never had this one. Oh yeah, that's good. I'll probably just put the whole thing in there, fuck it. Mix it up. It's not too spicy either. I appreciate that. I don't want it too hot, you know. This would be like a good dip, too. Trying to get everything nice and incorporated. And there you have it. Just a little bit more cheese. The rest will go into the sauce that we're going to make. Now, we need to assemble. Okay, what kind of dish am I going to put this in? I don't know, just for good measure, I'm gonna fucking spray it. dig it. Some crescent rolls. I hate the pop. Okay, so what you do, you take a little bit of the mixture, or however much you want. We're going to do it like that. We're going to make these little fat suckers. And you roll it up as best you can. Put it in the pan. Alright. Stretching it a bit. Go, bitch. Get off of the floor. Repeat the process. That one's a fat sucker too. They don't have to be perfectly, you know what I mean? Not too, I mean, it's, and then I do that, never mind. You have to be gentle when stretching it out. Just the best you can, okay? mean, these are kind of like, yeah, but anyways, see the point. Taking my pans out of the oven, 350. Is it really 10 o'clock? That is crazy. Okay. I'm not in the ballpark of dirtying another pan, so we're going to use the same pan that we boiled the chicken in, and we're going to make the sauce. Here's how the sauce is made. One can of cream of chicken. Just dump that right in there. Then you fill it up with milk. The can up with milk. Stir it up. Obviously stir it. Salt, pepper, my pepper grinder's dead. Garlic. Stir it up again. Then you add the rest of the cheese to it. I'm going to save a little bit to put on the top too. What's up, dude? Let all that cheese melt. I put some hunks in there. You probably won't have hunks if you use the shredded cheese, but yeah. That's all melted. We pour it over the chicken, or the whatever the fuck you want to call this. That. Then I'm going to add the remainder of that cheese that I have here. Mix it all up. And then you bake it, 350, 40 minutes. Put all of the dirty dishes in there. I always put one of the Cascades in there, and then I put a bleach tablet in there. It sanitizes everything. It makes everything a lot better. If you don't do it, you should. Oh wait, let me put this fork in there. Get rid of this chicken. It's too spicy for puppies. Alright, now that the oven's at do-ga-doops, get out of the way, buddy. We'll put our little masterpiece in here. Minutes, and that's that. Now we relax for 40 minutes. Tomorrow is trash day. I'm just going to go ahead and take this out, and then I'm going to go wheel my barrel down to the end of the street, the end of the sidewalk. Hang on, I'll be back. Everybody check him out. This is baby Riley. He's coming in. He's going to come in fast. Watch out, dudes. What'd you do? Knock over the camera? You're a big motherfucker. What, Riley? Drama chicken? Duke, you have your food over there. You're gonna have a little topper. Hey! Royal! Leave her alone! Come here, Drama. Go out in the garage. Go out in the garage. Go. Come on, Drama. A little topper. This is for kittens, not for pups. Drama kitten! I fed you. There's your rations. Anybody else's dog pick the fucking dog food out of the bowl, put it on the floor, and eat it off the floor? He does that. Duke does that all the time, and so does Royal. I don't understand it, but that's what they do. Anyways, I have to separate their food, Drama and Babo's food, because they'll eat it all. They fucking eat it all. Duke! No! Bad boy! You potty outside. He just lifted his leg and pissed on the fucking charcoal. Great. Hold on. I gotta rub his nose in it here. Bad! Bad! You potty outside. You go potty outside. Outside. Royal, if you piss over that, oh, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it because you know better. You very much know better. Riley. It's a good little pup. Riley! Duke, right in front of me, just lifted his leg and pissed on the bag of charcoal. See, okay, so it's little steps, right? He was pissing and shitting inside the house. So I was getting angry with him, and I started correcting him on that, and I take him outside every time, put him out in the backyard. He's not doing it so much in the house. I mean, he does have little accidents in the house, especially if I sleep real long, or, but he's been doing it out in the garage, and I think it's because the cat litter and everything's out here. I don't know. I need to litter box train him like I did Jack's. So I think it's because of the litter box. I think he smells a litter box and thinks this is it, but that's fine. He can pee and piss out, but do it in the litter box. Don't do it on my bag of charcoal. Don't do it in my house, man. That drives me fucking nuts. I just cleaned this house today. The other night, I don't know what my parents fed them or whatever, and I had both of them last night. I wake up this morning to piles of little turds, like runny shits, all in the corner by like where my table's at. That's where people eat. That was fucking disgusting, dude. So I cleaned it all up, and there were still like remnants on the floor. So I took this Zep shit. It's really good stuff. And I sprayed it, and I left it there for like 30 minutes, dude. Then I came in with real hot water and a mop and just started mopping it all up. It got it all up, but that's how you do that. I don't know what my mom fed them yesterday, but they shit all over my fucking dining room. And it wasn't just one, it was two of them, so I had to I couldn't believe it when I woke up. I have pee pads. I'll have to try that. I thought I bought one and it's don't go here, I think. It was a shitty thing for them to do. Like, no thank, like, here I am, all loving them and shit, trying to sleep, and kept me up throughout the night. I don't know if you guys see me live, but man, they didn't really keep me up. I asked out. But then this morning when I was trying to go back to sleep, they just wouldn't have it. So today, I'm cleaning my house, right? I have the door and the window open and all that, and I'm wiping down the entertainment center. And I hear like a weird noise, so I look out the door, and there's these kids. They must have just moved in like recently. I see them all the fucking time now. It's a black kid and a white kid, and like sometimes they're on skateboards, sometimes they're on like these motorized looking skateboard things. It's actually pretty cool because they can get it going pretty fast. And they're probably no more than like 10, 11 years old, okay? They're younger kids. Well, today it startled me because the noise I was hearing was their skateboards. Like I said, they're either on skateboards or those little motorized things. I look out the window and I see two huge, and I mean fucking, I don't know if they were cane corsos or pit bulls or mixed, but just these two like big, mean looking fucking dogs. And I see like a rope, so I walk up to the door. These fucking kids have these dogs tied on, like, have a rope tied to their collars, and is like, would like it was a horse, and was dragging them on their skateboards and shit. All the dogs in the neighborhood were barking and shit. Like, these dogs you probably don't want to fuck with. But anyways, was dragging these two kids down the street, and then I seen him say, like, giddy up or something. He said giddy up, and then he took the thing and he went like that, and the fucking dog starts going, and starts, like, running. And there he goes flying, and then the other dog sees what's happening, so he takes off running. These kids are having the time of their life, and it scared the shit out of me. I think it's a very dangerous situation. I thought about calling the cops. But what am I going to say? And the reason, I just think, like, this is dangerous, first and foremost, and second off, if animals get loose around here, that makes me very uncomfortable seeing a little 10-year-old boy that dog weighed triple as amount of him, okay? They're not going to be able to control them dogs if something bad happens. I was like, oh, this is bad. I got to call the cops. But I didn't. I went and told my dad. My dad's like, well, you should call. Just let them know. You think it's a dangerous situation. Let them come out and evaluate. And I'm like, no. But I scared the shit out of me. There's lots of cats, lots of feral cats in this neighborhood. My mom feeds them and shit, and Daisy's forever getting out. Oh God, I don't know. I just got a bad fucking feeling about that. And you know how much I love a fucking pit bull. This was amazing. I don't even think, pit bulls are usually kind of smaller and they have that like look to them. These were bigger ones, like medium sized. They were mixed with something, maybe a Cane Corso pit bull mix or something. I mean, they looked like, and they were muscular and shit. I was like, this is terrifying to me. Absolutely terrifying. I waited till they went down the street before I even attempted to walk out of my house. Because I was like, am I going to come out now when they were going by? And it may sound petty or whatever, but I think it's dangerous. Plus, what if that fucking dog takes off, the kid's on a skateboard, a car comes out, hits them, or anything could happen. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like, them dogs were way too big to be being walked by these little kids. I don't know. I just didn't like it. So I waited till they got down the street and I like slowly crept out of my house, seen they were turning the corner. So I went ahead and went over to my dad's house. I was like, did you fucking see that? My dad didn't. I was like, those two kids that are always on them? And he was like, yeah. I said, now they're on their skateboards with fucking beasts attached to it. Horses, like horse dogs, dude. And he was like, what do you mean? I told him my concerns. And he said, well, maybe I should call. And I bet their parents don't know that them dogs are dragging them down the street. And he's like saying, giddy up and shit, and taking the rope and like smacking the back of the dog. I didn't like that either. I'm like, this all the way around. Call me petty, whatever you want, old. I didn't like anything to do with it. I don't like it. I don't want to see it again. Next time, this is what I'm going to do. Next time they're on their skateboards and not those little motorized things, because they go fast on those things, I'm going to follow them and see where they live. And I'm going to go knock on the door and talk to their mom. I mean, what can happen? The worst that can happen is she's like, fuck you. I can do what I want with my kid. And I'll be like, fuck you. I'm going to call the police and they'll see what you can do with your kid. Like, if she wants fire, I'll give her fire. But I need to talk to their parents, because I got this notion in my head that the mom and dad probably doesn't know that them kids took them dogs out and were saying giddy up and hitting them with fucking ropes that they're attached to their collars and shit, on a fucking street, in the middle of the street. They're not even on the sidewalk. They're in the middle of the fucking street, dude. Anything could happen. I will. Next time I'll take a video. I mean, I see these kids all the time. They had to have moved in, like, or maybe one's a friend of the other one. But anyways, I see them for the past couple months, like hardcore. So they have to be new in the neighborhood. And I mean, I don't know. I'm going to go talk to their mom. It is dangerous. It's dangerous for the dogs. It's dangerous for those kids. It is dangerous for, I'm pretty sure it's dangerous for any other loose animal that may be in the neighborhood. Feral cats. I mean, dogs get out all the time here. I don't like it. Because who's to say them dogs start taking off and they're on their skateboards or whatever, and a car comes flying out and hits one of the kids, because they're down on the ground. They're sitting like Indian style on their skateboards, getting drugged by the dogs, which I get it, pretty cool, but no. Too much can go wrong in this situation. And we have these teenagers, these kids that used to be kids around here, now they're driving. And one little sucker, I swear to God, I'm going to fucking go up to his house too and talk to his mom because he flies through this neighborhood. Like, this is a residential neighborhood. Why the fuck are you going 50? And he's got like a fart can on the back of his car, so it's real loud. He like slams on his brakes at stop signs. I've been behind him before. I literally pointed at him and shook my head at him like 2 months ago. I was coming down the road and he was coming around Piccadilly. He had to slam on his brakes from hitting me. I stopped my car, looked him dead in his eyes, and just shook my head like, you fucking moron. And I think I said you fucking moron too, so hopefully you can read my lips. And I'm going to talk to his mom too while I'm at it. Fuck it. Yeah, that's the real one. And then the other one that drives a truck, hot dogs down this street too, but he's in a little red Ranger. He lives that way. That other kid lives behind me somewhere, but he takes like my street in and out. Like I said, that day I thought he was going to hit me too. I sound like such a Karen right now. And I know, maybe I am, but I don't care. Shit's dangerous. You don't need to be going fucking 50 miles per hour down a residential street where kids are at and fucking animals and stuff. Like, what the fuck are you thinking, dude? And I get it. You're 16. You think nothing's going to happen, but that's when something's going to happen. All these situations are dangerous. I'm just going to have to go talk to moms. Well, I'm a Katie, not a Karen, but they're going to meet Katie. No helmets, no nothing. Hell no. Today they're out there in fucking basketball shorts and just t-shirts. Yesterday they were out there and one of them had a tank top on. I mean, it was like the Indy 500 to them on their little scooter. And then they'd be gone. And then a few minutes later I'd hear, and there they were tearing up the road. Like, and they can't be no more than 11 years old. Like, they're little boys. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's probably a situation where they get off the bus at like 2:20 in the afternoon and mom and dad don't get home till like 5. So they don't know really what the fuck they're doing. You know? In the evening time, well, I'm usually not home in the evening times, but on my days off, I mean, I see them in the mornings too sometimes. Spring break, it was NASCAR season around this fucking thing. They get them little motorized, I don't know what you call it. It looks like a skateboard, but it has like handles on it and it goes really, really fucking fast. I'm wondering if they're like related or something like that, because how do both of them have that? You know what I mean? And like I said, one's white and one's black. So I don't know the situation here, but I'm going to get down to the bottom of it. They may both live in the same house or maybe they're friends or whatever, but I'm going to get down to the bottom of it. This is just, it's scary for everyone. I think it's an electric scooter. Yeah, I think that's what it's like a scooter, and it's got, they get to going pretty fucking fast on them too, and it's like, you hear them. And then sometimes they're on skateboards and shit, which I don't care if they're like zooming around. They have been getting on the street. At first, one would be on one side of the sidewalk and the other one would be on the other. But now they're like riding in the street, racing each other. I just think it's dangerous. I'm sorry. I don't even have kids. Call me a Karen, whatever in the fuck you want. But everything's dangerous here. Right, and I get it. I don't want to take the fun out of their lives or anything like that, but I just have this notion in my head that the moms and dad don't realize. Because here's the thing. Like today, after like 5 o'clock, I was sitting here cleaning and shit, and I mean, I heard them doing all from like 2:30 to, I'd say, about 5. They were out there doing their shit. It's almost like, uh-oh, parents are home, now they need to be inside or whatever. You don't see them after 5 o'clock. So I just got this feeling they're fucking off when that time between the parents get home. That would be my guess. Now, if it's, and I don't know if this is it's her or not, but there is a family, they foster kids, and the only reason I know that is because I talked to Kim and shit about it, and they foster, like, kids will be there for a little bit, and then they go on to another home or whatever. I'm wondering if they're fostering these kids, and it's that house right there behind me that sits with that red truck in the driveway. It's like behind me, but catty corner from me. It's behind, but catty corner. I'm thinking it may be because I just started seeing these two, and they always roll together. So it could be two foster kids out on, or it could not be. It could be two different families or I don't know, but I'm going to get to the bottom of it. Hey, Cindy. What happened to my nail? Alligator got it. No, fucking B's dog. He's got a Great Dane, and when you roughhouse with him, sometimes he gets a little rough. Like, he bit me right there. He was playing, though. And then I was playing with him, like, I went to go grab him on the other side when he had my arm, and he bit down on, like, my finger, and the nail completely fucking broke. And I was like, no, so I ripped it off. But also, I was roughhousing with him, so I'm not mad at them. I'm just saying. It was fucking B's dog. Yeah. It's crazy to me because, like, there are two girls that live a couple houses down. I remember seeing them, like, pedaling their ass on their bikes all summer long and shit. Well, now one of them ended up getting a car. Kind of watched it because the dad was teaching her how to drive down the street one day, and I happened to be out on the front porch and shit, and I seen that often. This was the summer before last. Now that one's driving. Now the little sister is driving too, and it's so crazy. It was like, dude, you were terrors on bikes for like 4 years ago. Now you're driving. That's what I'm saying. Like, all these little kids that used to, like, you know, hell, Dennis the Menace isn't around anymore, but he would be older too. Remember that kid who loved my parents would come over and be like, what's for dinner and shit like that. And then he would walk from school, and on his way home, my dad would be sitting outside, and even if he wasn't, he'd come and knock on the door, get a sandwich or something, have a snack, and then ask if there's anything, he was always really, he was a kind of a pain in the ass. You couldn't get rid of him, but he'd help my dad, like, pick weeds and shit. But CPS took him over. I talked to his grandma about it. She couldn't do anything to control it because of the parents, and yeah. But he would be like 13, 14 now. Remember Dennis the Menace? So I'm really... Yeah, he would be like 13, 14 now. I don't think he was getting enough to eat at home because he would always come, well, he'd always get like a snack for my parents or me after school. And then around dinner time, he'd just come waltzing around, well, what are you cooking? Or something like that. And then my parents would give him, he'd sit there with my parents and eat dinner in the fucking recliner, watching TV like this little fucking boy. And I walked in, I was like, what in the fuck is going on here? But he liked my dad and my mom, I guess. And plus, my parents will feed anybody. I remember at the time, he'd always want a Pepsi. My dad would, as a treat, would let him have a Pepsi, but Lon always made him drink Sprite. He said there was too much sugar in Pepsi or whatever the fuck she told him. But one day I came over there and I was getting my plate too. And he's like, Ron, you think I can have a Pepsi? And my dad's like, no, buddy. Or my dad's like, no, it's too much sugar. And he was like, oh, come on. And Lana's like, no, it's my rules. You can have a Sprite. You're like, okay. You can have Sprite, milk, or water is what she said. I'm just like, what in the fuck is going on here? Yeah, I set the timer. 40 minutes at 350. That's pretty much what most people were cooking them on. One chick said like 30 minutes, and I'm like, I'm going to go with the majority rules here. 350 for 40 minutes. I'll go look at the timer. Nope, stay, really. You got 10 more minutes. Ready. Aw, everybody hashtag Rolf. Rolf loves me, and you don't. Hashtag Rolf. Cheeseburger money, honey. It's going towards my teeth. And if you didn't know, because I said this on TikTok a few weeks ago, all my money I get on social media is going towards my teeth. All the money that I make at work is going towards bills. So I'm putting it into one account, switching them all over. You know, if I get, like, I just transfer or just keep them in the account, whatever. And in time, it might take me a couple years, but I'll have enough money for dentures. Hashtag Roth. I just checked it. We got 10 more minutes. And I need to address something because I just got a message on it as well. Um, anyone who knows me knows I might garden a little bit here and there, okay? But I'm a fucking alcoholic. I'm not a drug addict. And that's the truth. Maybe I dabble here and there. Fentanyl has ruined cocaine for me, so I don't even fuck with that often at all. Like maybe once or twice a year. I don't do drugs. And I know that other places are saying I'm a drug addict. No, bitch, I'm a fucking alcoholic. I think that's pretty fucking obvious if you watch me. No. I can't afford it. And I don't want to do it. I prefer alcohol. Mike can talk shit. Fuck him. I know, try to make it seem like I'm a dealer and all kind. I remember last night, that motherfucker. What the hell? I'm not a drug dealer. I don't do drugs. Every once in a while, I'll smoke a little bit of green. You know what I mean? Even nowadays, it makes me pretty fucking paranoid. So I don't try to. I mean, I will if I'm drinking. If I just smoke and be smoking, I get real paranoid. So I don't like it. When Mike was around, yeah, I dabbled a little bit with my friend one night. One fucking night. And I'm just saying, I just wanted to say that very loud and clear. I'm a fucking alcoholic. I'm not a druggie. Mike was just trying to hurt my feelings. Exactly. We're off, but I know, but now, like, Reddit and all them are going on that I'm a drug addict and all this, and people have been saying that for years because of my skin. I had really bad acne when I was in high school and shit, and even in my early 20s, and I was a picker. I wouldn't leave it the fuck alone, so I got craters in my skin. People say I'm a meth addict because of it. They say, oh, it's got to be meth. No. No, bitch, never. So, anyways, I think if you watch me long enough, or even just for a little amount of time, you know the difference between a junkie and an alcoholic. He shouldn't have. But he was hurt because I was saying that Trent was better in bed. Which is the truth. So what? He tried to tell the internet that I dabbled one time when Mike was around with one of my other friends, and literally just a couple. That was it. Like, only one, and that was it. And I haven't done it since that. And before then, I can't tell you the last time I did it. So, it is what it is. I couldn't afford to be a drug addict. Let's go check on this. Mike's the one who sold it to us anyways. So that's the fucked up part. He's trying to make it seem like I'm the bad one. He's the one who fucking got it. Nerve, right? Dookie, did you go potty? I gotta let Dookie do it. Come on, Dookie. Did you go potty, my buddy? Good. See, everyone, on the timer, we still have about 3 minutes. Do you see that? I'm gonna check it though. Oh, smells good. Looks good. Dookie! Renee! I'm in love with the royal. Fucking ice gets all locked and shit, and I gotta beat the hell out of it. You're alright, bro. In fact, Stars and Kitty, moving forward, when we go on TikTok, you see that son of a bitch, you fucking block him. I don't want him on any of my shit. I mean, he looks like he looks Amish. He sucks in bed, and he's a cheap ass. I don't want to fucking be around him anymore. I don't know why he's still watching me. I mean, I thought I made it pretty fucking clear I wanted nothing to do with him. So, yeah. That'll be a no for me. Royally, you chill. What? You want a snacky? Roy wants a snacky. Hold on. Come on, brother. Sure. Not dookies. Royalies. Come on, Rail. Come on, buddy. Dookie, you'll get your rashes. No, dude, no, get in here. You want to get killed? I gotta separate them when we have snacks because Royal's very food. This is what I give baby Dukes because those are too big. Those are Royal snackies. Drama, you'll get your rations too. Dookie. Drama. Oh, Drama's got to get hers in. Drama to dance? This is the stuff that I use to get the shit off the floor when he decides to shit on my floor. Zep. It works very good. Highly recommend that. All right, now it's time for us to get the food out of the oven. Look at that. I honestly think it could go back in for a couple minutes. Don't you guys think? I think a couple more minutes. Or no? Or should I just, is it good? Rolf, this is a recipe that I saw on TikTok today. Um, it's shredded chicken. I did mine different. Okay, so I put shredded chicken in there, a thing of chipotle cream cheese, pepper jack, and Monterey Jack or Colby Jack. I put it in a crescent roll, the mixture after I boiled the chicken and all that. Wrapped it up, put them all in here. There's 8 in here. Then you take 1 can of cream of chicken soup, put it into a saucepan, and then fill the can up with milk, add your spices, and then the remainder of the cheese. I'm just gonna let it cool. Smells wonderful. No, I can't lie there. It smells very, very good. Once it cools, I'm going to put a couple on the plate for my parents. And then I'm going to sample it too. It's got to cool. Wish I had a little green onion right now. That would be nice. I don't think I have any. Just for color. Put a little bit of Italian seasoning on there. A little bit of Italian seasoning. We'll let it cool. It's good, and just a little taste of the biscuit. It's pretty good. Oh, there's the parsley. We'll put a little parsley on there for coloring. Ah, and then as bright as I thought it would be. There we go. It's good. We'll let that cool for a few minutes, and I'll take it over to my parents. Here, I'm going to try a little bite of the croissant. I think it could be cooked a little longer, guys. I'm just gonna leave it in the oven and let it get all that other heat, because it seemed like the croissants seem a little gooey. I'm going to put it in there for about 12 more minutes. You don't like cilantro? I love cilantro. I can eat it like lettuce. The only thing I really don't like is mushroom. See, guys, I can buy myself flowers. And this was $2.50. Aren't those pretty though? I love the color. You're fine. Come here, baby Rail. Baby Rail. Come here. He doesn't like to walk on anything that doesn't have carpet. So literally, I'm going to have to buy some runners because I pulled up all my other rugs because they were just gross and Duke wouldn't quit pissing on them, so I threw them away. And now Royal don't like to... Now he's eating. What, baby Royal? I'm in love with the Royal. What? Doogie wants to kiss you too. Row, row. Row, row. You don't love Doogie Dukes? You're fine. He's fine. Look at that fucking hair. It's that time of year again. God. I can just pick it off in humps. Good boy. Good boy. Grandma, you're a good baby Ted. We all love you. Alright, Pete, I'll be right back. Watch the dogs. you eat? Alright, let me get a little bit for Dookie. What's that? You know, it's for Dookie Dukes. Duke, I'm gonna put yours underneath the table so he can't get to it. Royal! No! That's Dookie's. That plan didn't work. It's a puppy mukbang, everybody check it out. You can't see from the fan, but he's out of his blue dog food, which he really loves, so I've been giving him pedigree, and he's actually been eating it. Dookie's eating his rations, I can hear. We got 3.5 more minutes until the chicken bake is done. This whole house smells good. So yeah. There's where the kitten station's at. She never eats all her treats. She always saves enough for Bobos. Like, if I put them both here, like I put treats down for both of them, she still leaves half her treats and gives it to Bobos. And Bobos eats all of his and the other half. Go eat your dinner, Roylee. Go. Go eat dinner. Dookie's eating your food. You both got the same thing. Ah. Duke can eat out of there too, baby Royal. Whoa! See what I mean? He don't like hardwood floors. He's got to have some kind of like support. Look at Dookie. And he's got to follow Royal. Roylee. You can eat too. Don't let him bully out of your rations. Now it's time to terrorize the cat. Leave her alone! Dude! Leave her alone! You both know better. That's Royal's #1 hangout spot, is on the couch. And that's Drama. She likes to be on the back of the recliner. And Duke is wherever the fuck I go. It's done. I knew it was about that time. That's why I brought the camera over. Perfect timing. That looks even better now. Look. I think that did the trick. Oh, this smells so fucking good. I can't wait to try it. Now we just gotta let it cool. Hot air. Oh yeah. That is fucking good. I got a little bit of the chicken and the cream cheese and the croissant. Oh, that is good. We'll let it cool down a little bit. And like I said, then I'm going to bring my parents some, and then we will do a taste test. Watch out, Denise. Alright. While that cools, let's go back out. Come on, ready. Come on, Doogie. Yeah, it sucks on here that we can't play music, but so the original recipe, Bella, is this. You take a rotisserie chicken and you shred it up. Then you add cheddar cheese to it and whatever spices you want to the chicken. You take your croissant rolls, you roll it up, put it in the pan. Then you take 1 can of cream of chicken soup, and then once you dump it out, fill it 11-11. Then you put 1 can of cream of chicken soup in there, and then you fill the can up with milk, dump it back out, stir it all up, use the same spices that you use for your chicken and your the cream of chicken mixture. Then you add the rest of the cheese that you have left over into that. You pour it on top of it, uncooked crescent rolls and all that. Pour it on top, and then I'd say, I put it on for 40 and I didn't feel like it was enough. I'd say an hour at 350. So I made mine a little spicier because I like a kick to it. So I took that recipe and I added cream cheese to it because cream cheese is fucking delicious. And I added Chipotle cream cheese by Philadelphia. And I used pepper jack cheese and Colby jack cheese. But everything else I kept the same. It's so easy and quick, and I already tasted a bite. It's fucking good. You could get all the shit at Aldi too, or Walmart. I ended up going to Kroger because I needed to get my water, and for some reason, I like to get the extra electrolyte water, and my Walmart hadn't been carrying electrolyte water unless you want to buy like the super expensive like core water or whatever in the hell. But I like Kroger brand, and I need to get a case of water, and I needed milk, and that. So I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna go to Kroger. And I think Kroger has a better selection on fruit, and I've been craving fruit lately. Well, I was a little disappointed because when I went to Kroger to get a rotisserie chicken, the whole little station was shut off. I could have got a cold rotisserie chicken, but I was like, fuck that. I don't want a cold one. I don't know why. It just didn't look appealing to me. So I was looking for the shredded up kind of rotisserie chicken that they usually have. Didn't even see that. So I said, fuck it. I'm just going to boil some chicken. And that's what I did. I'll show you here in a minute. It was $5. It was in the fruit section because, you know, fruit can be expensive. I just went in the cooler and I got already pre-cut watermelon, and in the middle is grapes, and then clementines. I was like, oh, perfect, because I don't like honeydew or any of that shit. Then I didn't feel like that was quite enough because I'm on like this fruit kick right now. So I went and I got like little cups of mandarin oranges, and the other ones is like mixed fruit with cherries in it. It was only $5, and you get quite a few in those little cups. This Kroger brand. Yep, got everything cleaned up. Went to the store, did everything I said I was going to do last night. And then I took a shower, did my makeup, all the things, went and got a spray tan. My friend called me. She works at a sewing place in town, and she works till like 9 o'clock at night, and she forgot her lunchbox at her house, so I ran to her house, grabbed her lunchbox. She already had it all packed and everything. She just forgot it on the counter. So I ran over to her house, went inside there, fought off the dogs, grabbed her lunchbox, took it up to her. And while I was thinking about going to Penn Station, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cook tonight. I don't know, I've been on like a fruit kick here lately. The only thing I don't like is cantaloupe and honeydew. And if they're in the same container as everything else, it takes on that flavor, so I don't like it. So this was like perfect for me. And it's a smaller one. It's a smaller little portion one. It was only $5. I was like, fuck yeah. Probably like 3 clementines in there, a handful of grapes, and not very much watermelon, but it'll be all right. I'll eat through that. My parents get SNAP benefits now, or EBT or whatever, which they should, because my dad's Social Security check is carrying them because Lana's really sick right now. They finally got approved for it, and you know what they hit her with? You got to work at least 20 hours to maintain them. I don't, Hank. I think they were tired from being online. Back when I was real sick and I wasn't working and shit, I got EBT and I got insurance. But now they say I make too much for that shit, which is fine. I mean, I probably do. The one that gets me is the fucking insurance. But at my job, I ended up getting insurance. I opened enrollment and I finally figured out how to do it and all that. So my insurance, then it's either July 1st or August 1st. It'll kick in. Like, I'm going to have a copay and shit, like it's a $50 copay at primary care, emergency room, and whatever. It's not bad. I signed up, and they're taking it out of my check, so I get dental, vision, and then medical. I didn't do the dependent one, because I have no fucking dependents. The F, whatever the hell that is. But it'll kick in soon. And then I can go back to my doctor and figure out what the issue is, because, all right, I haven't got it yet this year, knock on fucking wood, but I have a bad problem with getting thrush, and it's like chronic thrush, right? For the past 4 years, I have it, it goes away, it comes back, with all this, so my doctor can't figure out why it's happening, so sent me to, what do you call that? Like a disease specialist? There's a word for it. What do you call them? A specialist, like the something disease, natural disease, whatever in the hell it is. I can't remember the name. Well, anyways, this doctor, this specialist, who I'm supposed to be going there to find out why I have thrush, she looks at all my blood work, and no, it's not infectious disease, yes. She looks at all my blood work and paperwork, and she's like, I'm going to tell you right now, without you coming in here, why you're getting it. And she was like, your A1C is over 10 and has been for over a year. Well, my doctor's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because in all his charts, like my A1C is like a 3. The most it's ever been was a 6, and that was years ago. So we don't know whose chart she's looking at or whatever. But thankfully, I haven't gotten thrush this year yet. I don't want to get it. I hate it. It hurts my fucking throat. But I still want to go to make sure whatever I'm doing. What I think it's now, I don't really know. But altogether, last July, that's when I got, lifeline to a fucking hospital and all that. I got a whole new stomach. Well, I think I'm not drinking Coke anymore, and also I'm able to eat a lot more, so I feel like my body probably wasn't getting enough nutrients, and like it was causing thrush for some reason or another. Probably the acid in my old stomach was coming back up through my throat and wiping out all the good shit, but I haven't got it yet. I'm thinking it has something to do with that. I don't know, though. I'm not a fucking specialist. But I can tell you one thing 100%. Switching to Pepsi from Coke has really saved me. I'll give you an example. This morning, when I went to the gas station to get my cigarettes and my fucking pop, like I do every morning, their fucking Pepsi was out, so I got Coke. I'm telling you, I sat there, I drank that Polar Pop to completion. Probably an hour later, my stomach starts grumbling. I get heartburn real bad. It feels like, oh God, I fucked with an ulcer. So I took my medicine and went away pretty fast. Coke is not good for me. I cannot drink Coca-Cola. It does something to my stomach that it doesn't like. And I'm just, no more Coke. Not at all. Anytime I drink Pepsi, I never have an issue. I just think it's a little ironic. Yeah, I had to take my Pepsid AC. I took my Protonics and everything, even Carafate. I did the Carafate first, let it sit, and then I took the rest of my medicine. Within like 30 minutes, all that pain was gone. It has to be like the acid in the Coke is like eating holes in my fucking stomach. And I will always have ulcers. That's the thing, is I have chronic ulcers. But some things affect them, some things don't. Like, I can now eat spicy food for the first time since my surgery, and I'm loving it. I'm eating a bunch of shit spicy. As long as I take my medicine, it's fine. If I don't, bitch, I feel it. I thought about doing probiotics. I should be taking probiotics every day. No, I don't like it. I don't like that. I don't like the Mexican Coke with the syrup. I don't like it. I never have. Well, yes, I shouldn't be drinking or smoking. That does not help my ulcers, but I'm telling you, I switched from Coke to Pepsi, and I got a new stomach, and it's been a world of difference since. We all know that. Thanks, Sal, whatever the fuck your name is. We all know I shouldn't be drinking and smoking, but you know what? I'm going to smoke cigarettes till the day I fucking die. I'm not even going to fight that anymore. Every time I do, I end up smoking more, and I'm an alcoholic. So, you know what? What the fuck do you want from me? At least I'm honest about it. I could sit here and say, no, I'm not an alcoholic and all that and be in denial. I could be a Genie Cooney or whatever, but I know. I like the probiotics by Activia. Those are the ones they're just expensive. I looked at them today. I'm not paying $8 for 8 fucking little things of probiotics, but I do love them. They are so good, but I'm not paying $8 for that. No. Fuck no. I did. I saw that. I saw the clips of it. No. They switched me off of omeprazole. I'm on a different one now. Thank you, Sai. I didn't know we were at a fucking AA meeting. Thank you. Thanks for your advice and your testimony and all that, but I know it's fine. Leave me the fuck alone. I have probiotic pills too that I could take. Indiana just passed the law as well. If you get EBT or SNAP benefits, you can't buy candy, chips, or pop on it. It has to be solid food. You can buy like sweets, like cakes or whatever, but you can no longer buy chips or pop, like I said, pops or any candy. That just happened this week. which is a good thing. Now, I'm wondering if I tell my doctor, hey, they kicked me off the insurance. Now I'm on whatever insurance. Can I get foodies? And you write a thing, because I would spend it all on the fucking probiotic drinks. Shit. They'll probably only give me like $100 a month, but that'll be enough for a couple gallons of milk throughout and the probiotics. I don't care about the food. I eat out and shit. I'm not worried about. I mean, yeah, of course it would help if I decide to cook dinner or whatever, but even at $100, I would just buy it all in those probiotic drinks that he wants me to. So I'm thinking when I go and see him, I'm going to tell him the issues here and see if he'll write a letter to the state. Maybe, I don't know. And if he don't, it's fine. I'm still not spending $8 fucking on 8 fucking little things. No. And let me tell you right now, that's on special. That is not the original prices. That Activia, the one that I actually can drink and it doesn't bother me or anything, like I will drink it, is the Activia probiotics. And it's just high dollar shit. I'm just gonna ask my doctor if he could write, it's worth a try. If I don't, it is what it is, But I do feel like something's really weird in my stomach, okay? So here's the thing. If I bend over for too long, or I don't know, if I sit just right, there's something on the left side of my stomach that I can feel it moving when I sit back up straight and shit. I'm wondering if it's where my feeding tube used to be, and maybe like I got a hole there and there's something in there. Like that hole. Okay, what I'm trying to say is, what was it, Mindy, when you said that you had to get it pushed out and it's like an eraser or whatever that gets stuck in there? Well, I think that whatever that is just getting bigger and I can feel it moving. I need to get it I need it out. It's the weirdest feeling in the fucking world. Like it makes it real uncomfortable. Like if I sit up, okay, say I'm tying my shoe. Here's an example. The other day I was tying my shoe and I was spending a little more time on my shoes and whatever, but I was bent completely over and whatever. I double tied my right one. I had to unknot the left one and it took me a second, and then I tied it up, but when I stood up, I felt like something moving. It's so weird. And I've had it a couple times. I don't know what the fuck is going on there. It's like something's moving. And it's such a weird feeling, dude. I don't know what it is. Maybe where my feeding tube is at, you can get like scar tissue or whatever the hell you call in there, and you got to get it like pushed out, and it comes out like an eraser, Mindy says. Like, I've needed to do that since my last surgery, and I haven't done it. I'm wondering if it's just like getting bigger or whatever, because it's right there in that area. Like I said, it's a very weird feeling. Like, it doesn't hurt, it's just uncomfortable. What it is. Scar tissue, maybe. Whatever it is, it's just a weird feeling. Quit eating that wig, Dooka-dooks. Not for puppies. Yeah. Well, the same side as my where my feeding tube was at, and it's right in that area. It feels like something's moving. No, none of my family, neither side of my family has diabetes. But that infectious disease doctor saying my A1C is over, and my doctor's like, whose chart are you looking at? And he got pissed off. Like, I could tell he was pissed off. He was like, hang on, I'll call you back in an hour. I think he sat there on his lunch break and looked back through for your, he was like, the highest your A1C has ever been in my blood work is a 6. And he said, but it's about a 3 every other time. So it's not over 10. And he was like, not trying to overstep here, but if you were your A1C is over 10, and it has been for as long as she's saying, I don't know how you'd be alive. And I'm like, yeah, I don't get it either. So now my primary care doctor wants to send me a referral to a different infectious disease doctor that's not even in our network. And they want me to go to, what do you call it? The St. Vincent one is the one he's going to write me one for. Stop it, Dookies! No! Get on him, Royal. Tell him no. It's not for puppies. My primary care doctor now, he thinks it's something to do with how much alcohol I drink and the sugars and the alcohol and shit. And that's probably what's causing the thrush. I don't know, he may be right or whatever, but also he's not a specialist. So he's good. Last time I went there, which has been a minute because now I don't have insurance, I missed a couple appointments. I think he told me last time he was going to send me a referral to a different one because in his charts, and they just can't agree on this. And the cool part is, since I quit drinking so much, which I know to some of you, you're like, oh yeah, you quit. I used to wake up drinking and pass out drinking. You know what I mean? I've had blood work multiple times now where alcohol is not in my system. So, I don't know. Oh, I'm a sweet head too. I love sweet. I love it all. I love it all. I love all food shit. Except for anything with mushrooms. I do not like mushrooms. What's up, Stacy girl? So I'm going to go plate my parents' food here in a minute. And then I'm going to fuck off and go to TikTok. So I can battle a little bit. TikTok. Do you watch Brianna and Big Mama? Anybody on here know who they are on TikTok? Literally, her name's just Brianna. And she pretty much posts all about her mom. They call it TikTok. You only watch. Oh. Well, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. We're not here we go yet. Not yet. Hold on. Nope. Duke, get down. Duke it! He's fucking with my shepherd's hooks. I hate to say it. TikTok's just funner, man. We can battle. There, you never know what's gonna fucking happen on there. I should if I got my following back on YouTube like I do over there, it would be much more interesting, and I would stay here. But nah. Same. I'm stuck on TikTok. I don't know. It's funner there, and then also I've got a short attention span because of ADHD. So like a minute video or whatever on here to watch someone's video, they're so fucking long-winded. Like I'm not sitting through a 10-minute video. No. I'm trying to battle. I need to come up with some extra money because my roommate up and moved out on me, and I'm like, fuck. I mean, I'll make it. It's fine, but battling pays off, you know? Hold on. I gotta make my parents' plate first. Let's go. And we can listen to music on there. I gotta pee real fast, but I'm gonna let you take a look at the. Oh, fuck. I need to put it higher, don't I? I'll be right back. Okay, so we're gonna make my parents' plate. If they're even still up. That just looks good. Shit. I'm going to give that to my parents. Be right back. Look at it. It looks good. It whatever. I'm going to get a little plate for me. I want this corner right here. That's mine. I'm going to let it cool even more. All right, no, I'm not. I'm going to take a bite. Okay, yeah, this is really fucking good. Not for puppies, it's too spicy. Oh, yeah. That's fucking good, guys. Oh my god. My teeth are shifting, that's right. I'm pausing. I'm gonna go give this to my parents. I'll be back. Okay. Be right back. My dad tried to bite, and then I made him try another bite. He was like, oh, he liked it. Mmm. Yep, that is fucking good. Move. You're not gonna. Not for puppies. That is really good. Very cheesy. Well, everyone, I'm gonna fuck off here. I might be back here in a couple days. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. Probably tomorrow. Consider subscribing. Definitely like, share, all that. But now it's time to say goodbye. I'm going to TikTok. I'll be